Happy Thumbs Gaming. Big show. Hey everybody, it's Jeremy from Happy Thumbs Gaming, and welcome to our October 2013 Game Break. In this Game Break, we're going to talk about many things. First things first, look at this. We have upgraded from the wall of boring. Oh yeah, we now have an LCD TV with the latest and greatest PowerPoint technology. So here at HTG, we're always ahead of the power curve. Alright, one of the big changes. If you guys have not been to HappyThumbsGaming.com, or you have been, but it's been a while since you've been there, definitely check it out. We are evolving as a YouTube channel. We've had this website going for a while, and it was just mostly videos, so it's just another medium to get to them. But we're now branching out into gaming media, product reviews, video game reviews. As you know, Brian and Doug from HTG went to PAX just not too long ago, so we're definitely putting our hands in other cookie jars. We're expanding as a company, so that way not only are we giving you trophy videos, walkthroughs, things like that, we're also going to be a little bit more in the know of gaming. That way you guys can stay up to date. And two, might make our commentary a little bit more gaming educational. Gational? Not a word. Let's not use that. Secondly, Facebook. If you have not came by and given that a like, definitely do that. It's definitely where we put most of our media stuff to kind of keep you in the now of what's going on the website, what's going on the YouTube channel, what's just going on in gaming in general. Twitter's the same thing, and YouTube channel is probably why you're here. So thank you for all your support, your love, your comments, your subs, your votes, everything. It makes our job all the worth it. So every time you guys click like, you subscribe, you get somebody to come to our channel, you comment, it just motivates us to just keep doing what we're doing, keeping the nose to the grindstone and keep pumping these videos out. Because every now and again you're like, I'm kind of ruining gaming because all I do is work with video games. Then some guy says something cool on YouTube and you're like, I got to keep chugging on. And then two, whenever somebody says something really dumb and then you guys correct them before we can even get to them, really makes my day. So keep it up. But like I said, keep passing the word on for HTG. You guys are what keeps this pirate ship afloat, so we appreciate that. And also, since the YouTube market is getting so saturated with every 4-year-old that's got a PVR these days, he's like, hey guys, welcome. I got a video here. I'm going to be the best jumper ever. Well, you can go ahead and just bypass all those people if you just put HTG at the end of your search. So just be like Lego Marvel, HTG, and we'll come up to the top. Battlefield 4, HTG, boom. Kind of helps weed out some of the guys that are just going to be wasting your time or just putting a bunch of money into the advertisement side of YouTube. So here we go. What game are you guys all excited for? I mean, our fan base is kind of not really spoken its mind. Oh, yeah, you have this one. It's been a while in the making, and we are super excited about it. We already have a demo up on the YouTube channel, so you can check that out. The game will be coming out next Tuesday, and it's going to be getting full coverage from HTG Jug and HTG Brian. So expect videos up pretty shortly. Brian has been putting up videos for Legos Pirates because it's been a viewer request video for a while, and kind of get you guys amped for Legos. This game, I was kind of like, I don't know, like, can Legos do it again? Can they somehow outdo themselves? And the answer is yes. Yes, yes, yes. There's so much more diversity just in this one alone. Instead of just having like a different single attack, I mean, just look at the Hulk. He can like thunderclap. He can pick up a piece of ground, throw it. He just grabs a little dude and just kind of like my son when he grabs the remote control. Anything like that. I mean, there's just a ton of characters, a ton of depth, a ton of replayability. Everything that makes the Lego game great, it's just that but tenfold. The voice acting is really good. The story actually has little quibs in it, like the one-liners that some of the characters say while in game. Well played. So it's going to be a fun game. I'm jealous that they're doing it. I'm going to be working on a couple other games, which I'll discuss here shortly. But maybe when Brian and them aren't looking, I'll go into away mode and get a few hours in with the wifey or something. But all in all, great game. Expect to see it next Tuesday. And on the note of Legos, we have a Lego contest going on right now. So if you go to HappyThumbsGaming.com, there's an article right there on the main page. Read into it, see what you got to do, and we're going to be giving out some cool prizes. So definitely check that out. HappyThumbsGaming.com. This is a game I'll be checking out on Tuesday. It's How to Survive. It's the same guys that made the Payday game. We're hoping it's going to be fun. It's going to be an over-the-top zombie game. The zombies are definitely in with Walking Dead starting back up. This should be pretty fun. So expect some coverage on that. We'll let you know more as we get the videos going. Expect to see a first look and then trophy videos and any support that we can provide to this game. And oh yes, Batman Arkham Origins. Here it comes. I've played the other two games. Loved them. It's just, I don't know, it's such a fluid sandbox game. And then like you actually get better as the game goes on with your ninjutsu and your blocking and all that good stuff. This game's obviously, all the other games, but even more. So it's going to have all the collectibles, the missions, the randomness of it, the story, of it. And then it's also going to have multiplayer, which we're excited to check out. Hopefully it pulls off well. Sometimes putting a multiplayer into a sandbox game doesn't always work out, but I'm being optimistic. But we're excited about that. It's coming out on the 25th, so that's coming out next Friday. And we're excited for that one as well. So hopefully it pans out. It's going to get some great coverage. It's going to be a lengthy game, but we're going to try to get as much of it done before this bad boy comes out. Oh, yes. It's going to be a great week in gaming, right? Battlefield 4. I am a Battlefield fan. Have been for a long time. Been playing for ever since the PC. This game, I really like it. For one, we're going to be covering it on the PS3 when it first comes out because it comes out obviously before the PS4 version. That way we can get the videos up. If there's any changes from PS3 to PS4, we'll definitely update those to our videos. Expect to see us playing. And since the PS4 is greatly expanded how many friends you can have on your list, you guys all know our gamer tag, so you can possibly hop into a room with me, Brian, or Doug. And I'm expecting to never see this thing just shut up and just be like, diddly, 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 online, diddly, online, diddly, online. It's going to like burn a hole in my TV up here, but, all in the sake of gaming. But super excited about it, and they just did so many improvements to the game. We did some first look stuff for the demo that came out for the open beta, but just like for one, the lean feature. Everybody knows snap to cover is crap in multiplayer games. It's always exploited, and there's soft spotting, and some dude shooting over his head like this, super annoying. Well, all you do is just get up to the corner, the gun cocks sideways, and when you go down the irons, your guy automatically leans out. You just so simple. There's no extra button. Your finger doesn't have to come off an analog stick to get to it. Just very user-friendly. The whole spawning screen where you can actually see the guy you're spawning off of, because I was horrible luck with Battlefield 3 where I would spawn off a guy just to get whacked real quick, and then unhappy thumbs, But yeah, so you can see what that guy's seeing, so you're like just about to spawn off him so you can be in the fight, and then realize maybe showing up by yourself with 2 tanks and a helicopter, bad choice. So that if you improve that a lot, I'm definitely curious to see how it plays on the PlayStation 4. I know there's a few hiccups in the PS3 demo, but the game was definitely designed for next gen, so super excited about that. So expect full coverage on that. Don't know what that little box is. Oh, yes, I do. The PlayStation 4. We're super excited about this. I think whatever you are in gaming, whether you're an Xbox or PlayStation 4 fan, everybody's excited about their own entries. And I think PlayStation's actually scooped up a few Xbox fans with this cheaper price. And Xbox originally coming out with the mission statement of like, we're going to get all your money, gamers. And then be like, okay, we changed our mind, and we'll just get it later, gamers. And then PlayStation coming out and being like, we'll take the cuts for selling this console cheaper because we feel like we'll make money on the back end through games because it's going to be so successful. And I'm really hoping it is. Obviously, as far as technology goes, the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox both have the same specs for the most part. One of the things I really do like about the PlayStation 4, what they've changed is their controller. They've obviously beefed it up a little bit bigger in the hand, so, more for you at the back under here. It's got a different type of material, so like when you grab onto it, it just feels better in there. They fixed their analog sticks. They got rid of the little grassy knolls that the other ones had, so when you're in a serious gaming session, your thumb would slip off. So that's definitely a nice improvement. They're going to have the headset plugging into there, and I'll talk a little bit more about that later. And also just the touchpad stuff and all of its versatility, and then bowing out the trigger so your fingers don't slip off of that. So almost all the gripes about the controller, they took that into consideration, fixed it, so that is going to be fantastic. A couple issues we're a little bit worried about the PlayStation 4 here at Happy Thumbs Gaming is, for one, we heard that like your Turtle Beaches aren't going to work day one. They're going to be working on that, which if they knew that now, why not work on it now? Just me. 2, PVRs are recording what we use to capture game video and put it on the web for you guys. They're not 100% sure whether it's going to work day one with that or not. So we're going to see what happens there. We know it has a share function, but obviously that does not go to YouTube at this time, and we're not sure if we're going to be able to plug something into this to steal the share data off of that. And hopefully we can use a PVR, because having to tap into the PlayStation 4 and download it to something to edit something would make this process entirely more painful. But super excited about it. Hopefully all those kinks work out and PlayStation can just rise to the top and get a little crown, you know, blink, or a platinum crown, you know what I'm saying. Xbox One, yeah. This Bad Mamma Jammer's coming out too. Me and Doug are going to be doing a lot of the focus on the initial opening, for PlayStation 4. Brian's going to be doing a lot of focus on Xbox One when this comes out. A couple titles that would, be worth just buying Xbox One alone for is I just noticed I'm pink now because that's green, so Breast Cancer Awareness Month, save the tatas. But Titanfall. I am a mech guy. Grew up watching Gundam Wing, like everything about robots. Even though they're really not that feasible, as we saw with Pacific Rim, where the head drops 20 stories to connect to the robot that it should have just been connected to. But I love robots. To each their own. So any game where I can rip a guy out of some other robot and throw him across the room and rip that guy's heart open and... Oh yeah, super excited about it. And then 2, there's going to be Dead Rising 3, which Brian's obviously super excited for. If you haven't figured it out, there's one guy that likes Z's more than anybody at HTG. It's Brian. That guy loves zombies. And why not? Not Dead Rising, but The Walking Dead just started back up, so 'tis the season. Xbox has got pretty much the same specs. They've beefed up their control a little bit too. They have the response and the triggers, which I think is really cool. And they're going to have their own things. And 2, I want an Xbox One just so I can tell it to turn my PlayStation 4 on. Should be good times. And that's pretty much it about the stuff for the games that we're going to be doing here shortly, the consoles that are coming up, and who's going to be covering them, when and where. We already told you about the website and Twitter, Facebook, and all that good stuff, so don't forget to subscribe. If you guys have any comments or any games you'd like us to do that we did not talk about yet, go ahead and leave it in the comments below. Keep telling your friends about it. We really appreciate all the support, and don't forget to check out the contest as well on the webpage. Also, before I forget, SOF H-Hour. For everybody who helped out with the Kickstarter for what's going to be an amazing game, expect to see your stuff before Christmas. That was the latest thing that was put out there by H-Hour. So that's pretty much it. So for Jeremy at Happy Thumbs Gaming, thank you for checking out our channel and all that good stuff. And as always, happy hunting, gamers. Oh, and happy Halloween.